The Philippines, a nation of over 7,000 islands, boasts a history as rich and diverse as its geography. From pre-colonial times, a vibrant tapestry of cultures has woven the fabric of this archipelago. Influences from traders, colonizers, and revolutionaries have all left their mark. This unique blend has shaped the Philippines we know today. This essay explores the major periods of Philippine history. We will journey from the pre-colonial period through centuries of foreign influence. We will witness the birth of a nation and its struggle for identity in the modern world. Each step of the way reveals the resilience and spirit of the Filipino people. Join me now as we delve into this captivating story. We will uncover the layers of Philippine history, its triumphs, and its struggles. Ultimately, we will gain a deeper understanding of this dynamic and fascinating nation. Long before the arrival of Western powers, the Philippine Islands were already teeming with life and culture. Scattered across the archipelago, various indigenous groups thrived. They formed their own communities, each with unique traditions and beliefs. These early Filipinos, often referred to as barangays, were led by datus. Datus held significant power and influence within their respective communities. They were responsible for governance, trade, and the well-being of their people. Trade played a crucial role in pre-colonial Philippine society. The island's strategic location along major trade routes fostered connections with neighboring civilizations. Chinese, Indian, and Arab traders frequented the archipelago, exchanging goods and ideas. The pre-colonial period was not without its conflicts. Rivalries between barangays were common. Disputes over resources, territory, and influence often led to skirmishes. However, this era also saw the flourishing of art, music, and literature, laying the foundation for the Philippines' rich cultural heritage. The year 1521 marked a turning point in Philippine history. Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer sailing for Spain, landed on the islands. His arrival heralded a new era, one that would profoundly impact the archipelago's destiny. Magellan's expedition, though ultimately unsuccessful, paved the way for Spanish colonization. Over the next 3 centuries, Spain would establish a firm grip on the Philippines. This period witnessed the introduction of Christianity, a force that would dramatically reshape the religious landscape. Spanish missionaries, particularly the friars, played a pivotal role in spreading Christianity. They established churches, schools, and universities, disseminating their faith and influencing various aspects of Filipino life. The conversion to Catholicism became widespread, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's culture and identity. However, Spanish rule was not without its consequences. The imposition of a foreign culture and religion led to the suppression of indigenous traditions. The forced labor system and oppressive taxation policies fueled resentment among the Filipinos. The seeds of resistance were sown, waiting for the right moment to sprout. Section 4. Seeds of Discontent. Early resistance to Spanish rule. The Filipinos, despite being subjected to Spanish rule, never fully accepted their subjugation. From the outset, acts of resistance, both big and small, challenged the colonial order. These early uprisings, though often localized and ultimately unsuccessful, demonstrated the simmering discontent among the populace. One notable example is the revolt led by Francisco Dagohoy in Bohol. This rebellion, sparked by a seemingly minor incident, lasted for decades. It highlighted the deep-seated grievances of the Filipinos against the abuses of Spanish officials. Religious leaders also played a significant role in mobilizing resistance. Apolinario de la Cruz, a charismatic preacher, led a movement that challenged the dominance of Spanish friars in the Catholic Church. His movement, though brutally suppressed, reflected the growing desire for religious freedom and autonomy. These early acts of defiance, though scattered and often met with swift retribution, served as crucial precursors to the larger revolution that would eventually erupt. They kept the spirit of resistance alive, inspiring future generations to fight for their freedom. Section 5. A Nation Awakens. The Philippine Revolution. The late 19th century witnessed a surge in nationalist sentiment across the Philippines. Years of Spanish oppression, coupled with the growing influence of liberal ideas from Europe, ignited a fervent desire for independence. The stage was set for a revolution that would forever alter the course of Philippine history. At the forefront of this movement emerged figures like José Rizal and Andrés Bonifacio. Rizal, a renowned writer and intellectual, ignited the flames of revolution through his powerful writings. His novels, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, exposed the ills of Spanish colonialism, inspiring a generation to fight for change. Bonifacio, on the other hand, was a man of action. He founded the Katipunan, a secret revolutionary society that sought to overthrow Spanish rule through armed struggle. Bonifacio's leadership and the Katipunan's unwavering determination marked a turning point in the fight for independence. In 1896, the Philippine Revolution erupted. Fueled by a potent mix of nationalist fervor, social grievances, and the desire for self-determination, the revolution spread like wildfire across the archipelago. The Filipinos, united in their struggle against a common enemy, were finally on the cusp of achieving their long-cherished dream of freedom.